The time is 6:33, and I call the regular meeting of the Board of Trustees for January 22nd to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Will the town clerk please call roll?
Yes, ma'am. Trustee Wakeman?
Yes.
Trustee Burek?
Here.
Trustee Trailer?
Here.
Trustee Ehrlich?
Here.
Trustee Smith?
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Austin?
Here.
Mayor Woodcock is absent.
Does anyone have any additions or deletions to the agenda?
I move we accept the agenda as presented.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Do we have any citizens' comments? None? We'll just skip over that part of the agenda, save a little bit of time there. Thank you.
Mayor Pro Tem,
Yes?
I would like to request some legal input with regards to the approval of minutes, an interpretation on that.
Okay.
Yes, so out of an abundance of caution, the last couple of meetings, I think we've held off on approving the minutes for the November 25th meeting. I have done some research on this subject, and in my opinion, it is not necessary for a trustee to recuse themselves simply because they were not present at that meeting. The minutes are typically approved as a board as a whole, so I think we're fine if we just want to let those present vote on the minutes. And I apologize for the time needed to make that assessment.
Great, thank you for the guidance. In that case, we have two sets of meeting minutes that we need to approve. So we'll move to, is there any discussion or comments on the meeting minutes of November 25th, 2019? None? I'll entertain a motion.
I move to approve the meeting minutes from November 25th, 2019.
Second.
Thank you. I wasn't here. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Is there discussion or comments on the meeting minutes of January 8th, 2020?
Make motion we approve minutes from January 8th, 2020.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. Town Administrator's Report, Tim Singwall.
Bills.
Oh, I put that after the Town Administrators. So let's go do the list of bills. Does anybody have any discussion on the list of bills?
I'd like to point out we spent a lot of money this month.
Yes, we did.
That's what happens when you get a new finance director in.
You should have seen it if I would have been.
Questions, concerns, or comments from the board members? Okay. We don't have to vote on that, do we?
No.
Didn't think so. Okay. Now, Tim was just dying to give us his town administrator's report. Please carry forward.
Well, everything in Milliken is doing wonderful. A lot of things are happening. The traffic signal, I got an email yesterday from the contractor that they should be out this week, hopefully, and have it in Excel. The electrical has been pulled, it's on the poles, and all I have to do is get the crane and the people over here in order to get this set up, and we should have a traffic signal, worst case scenario, by the end of next week. So we're all excited about that. We're still working on County Road 46. We're about ready to start the road work up there. A lot of the ditch work has been completed. We have a change order to that on the east side of 25 in order to better handle the ditch going to one of the farms down there on the Hillsborough ditch, where we changed the ditch on the west side of 25. This will resolve a lot of those issues on the east side. And that project should hopefully start tomorrow. I've got a meeting with the landowners over there, and that could start as early as tomorrow afternoon, maybe the first part of next week. And then we'll be milling and finishing up this project. We did have a pre-con bid on the TAP grant, and we had quite a few people show up for that. We're hopeful of getting that sidewalk project complete. There is a meeting Wednesday with the Hillsborough group where Leonard Wiest and the engineer that he's working with will make a presentation, a half-hour presentation to the Hillsborough board. Don and I will be going to that meeting, and we'll give you a report on what we find out at that meeting. The RO plant, Don and his crew keep working with that. And, you know, all the other issues that are coming up, he's water treatment, you always have issues. We've got some issues that they've been working through, and it's taken some of their time. Parks Department's been working on Windmill Park, and it's starting to come along and looking a little nicer. And I think that's about everything that I can think of. You know, Wade and I have been working on a lot of projects. We've been working with Matt on some annexation issues. And we've been working on the pool issue. We haven't heard anything back from the other entities on that, or have you?
We have not.
Have not?
No, we have, yes.
Okay.
Just briefly, we had circulated essentially a letter of intent regarding transferring the pool to TRPR, and we've heard from Clint, and we've also heard from Lot Holdings, and they basically are supportive of all the points in our letter of intent. So I think we can start drafting that. At this point, it may be too late to get it on the ballot for this April, but that gives us some time to formalize an agreement and get it all done in advance of November.
Okay, that would go on the November ballot. And what we're looking at is a ease in operation. We have a pool in Milliken that's down close to the TRPR property. TRPR is a rec district. Their district encompasses more area than just the town of Milliken, so they have a larger tax base that they can operate over. We're looking at we're in a situation on the pool where we're just kind of a middleman from Lot Holdings to the town. We aren't even in the middle of that. We are a offset appendage that doesn't really have a lot to say in the whole thing. But to clean it up and make it better for TRPR to be able to expand and do things and eliminate some of the contingent liabilities of the town, it is advantageous for us to gift that to TRPR because it is a taxable entity. It is a pool that is in the town for the use of the citizens of the town, and transferring that to a rec district entity that is there for the citizens of the town also, and just cleaning up the operations on the process. Still maintaining easements for our recharge well on all of our irrigation lines and everything there. That would be the pool area, and we'll work that out more. We'll flush that out, and we will give you a lot of information as to the cost savings to the town by doing that. There will be a large cost savings to the citizens of Milliken, but there will be no loss of services to the citizens of Milliken because it's cleaning up a convoluted operational nightmare, basically.
Okay. Thank you. Anything else? We're done.
Clear as mud.
And then what about the fire department agreement? Will that be available for next time? Are we
I think so. We're still looking at some language, but I think we've narrowed it down to one language
sentence?
issue, one sentence. Exactly, one sentence. And as soon as we get that hammered out, which I think we'll, hopefully this week, we'll get that back on the agenda.
All right, that's everything, Mayor Pro Tem.
Great,
Board.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tim.
All right, we do not have anything on the consent agenda, so we'll move to action item number 11, which is a public hearing for a hotel and restaurant liquor license. Therefore, the time is 6:44, and the board will convene as the liquor licensing authority. Town Clerk Cheryl Powell.
Thank you, ma'am. Mayor Pro Tem and trustees, tonight I am asking approval for our hotel and restaurant liquor license for our new pizza place in town, Pelican Joe's. Mike and Kyle Brady are here tonight, that are the owners of Pelican Joe's. They've applied for a hotel and restaurant liquor license. The application is in your packet. It is complete, I believe, to my satisfaction, to be sent on to the state. They turned that in to me on December 9th. By statute, I hold it for 30 days prior to bringing it to you. The 30 days has passed. Background checks have been submitted and returned with no concerns. All managing people with the restaurant. They conducted their neighborhood needs and desires petition. That was turned in. There was no concerns on that as well. I have not heard from any residents. The establishment has been noticed and posted. And it was also noticed and posted in the Johnstown Breeze. Anyway, that was on January 2nd. Mike and Kyle Brady are here to answer any questions you might have.
Please come up to the podium.
I'm Mike and he's Kyle. Nice to meet you all.
Welcome to town. Thanks for bringing your business.
We're excited to be here.
We like your pizza.
Well, thanks. We're loving
Oh, I
Milliken.
like the subs, come on.
I prefer the calzones.
I have no question.
So exactly what liquor are you going to be serving?
It's going to be actually no liquor. Beer and wine light is basically all we're going to do.
Just beer and wine?
Yeah, we got no desire whatsoever to be a bar. We just want to do something that'll be a compliment to what we think is great pizza. We close at 9 o'clock at night and got no desire to be open any later than that. So that's our vision, is beer and wine.
And that's on your menu at the other Pelican Joe's, right?
Here it is, yes. Yep.
Okay, so I know that you deliver
We do.
pizza. Would you deliver liquor as well?
No, we didn't pursue that kind of license. I'm not even sure how to go about that.
I was gonna say,
I don't think you can.
yeah, I don't think so.
Say I'd be calling them up.
What?
If they did, I would call them.
No, we're not going to do that either. No, don't use it, don't smoke it, don't sell it, we got nothing to do with that.
All righty, that clarifies that.
And your servers will be tip certified?
Yep, we have, 4 now? Yep, certified. The intent is that once we do get close to getting a license and we get an ETA, we will hire an actual bar staff, which might only be 2 people. And they'll be over the age 21, and they will be tip certified prior to employment or prior to license. Yep. And as it is now, the people we do have tip certified, there will be somebody on staff open to close. So it's key people that we have certified.
Great.
Okay. That's all I had.
Other questions? concerns, comments?
I'm good.
Hearing none, thank you very much for coming down today.
Thank you.
If there's no further discussion, I'll entertain a motion.
I move to approve the hotel and restaurant liquor license for Pelican Joe's Pizzeria located at 903 Broad Street, Milliken.
Second?
Town clerk, please call for a vote.
Yes. Sorry, my computer decided to die.
You know, I'm having a little trouble with mine.
Don't know what happened. Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay. Trustee Trailer.
Yes.
Trustee Smith.
Yes.
Trustee Wakeman.
Yes.
Trustee Burek.
Yes.
Trustee Ehrlich.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Austin.
Yes,
Motion passed.
thank you. Time
Welcome
is-
again.
Yes.
Welcome. The time is 6:49. I'm adjourning the Liquor Licensing Authority, and we are now reconvening as a town board. We will move on to item number 12, which is ordinance number 778, canceling prior temporary use permits and applying for permanent use. This would be Town Administrator Tim Singwald presenting.
Yes, Mayor Pro Tem. We had several houses that were built that required water to be brought in, predominantly CBT units. The process is they bring a CBT unit in, we bring that over to the water folks. It is in a temporary status through that year, and then we can convert that once a year over to permanent status for the town. The town is at a limit on their water accumulation of CBTs, so each one of these is accounted for, and they keep them on the temporary basis, and now we're transferring them to permanent, and they are tied to those properties. And this is just a standard procedure each year to take care of the accounting. Okay?
Thank you. Questions, concerns, or comments from the board? No discussion? Hearing none, I'll take a motion on the ordinance.
I move we approve ordinance number 778, an ordinance authorizing the mayor and town staff to apply to the Board of Directors of Northern Colorado Water Conservancy District for a contract for water allotment and cancellation of certain prior temporary use permits.
Second.
Town clerk, please call for a vote.
Yes, ma'am. Trustee Smith.
Yes.
Trustee Ehrlich.
Yes.
Trustee Wakeman.
Yes.
Trustee Trailer.
Yes.
Trustee Burek.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Austin.
Yes,
Motion passed.
thank you.
Mayor Pro Tem,
Yes.
I'd like to ask a legal question, if you'd entertain that. I'd like to ask our legal counsel that if, in the absence of the mayor, my understanding is the Mayor Pro Tem can sign different certificates like this so that it makes it easier for us to get those processed. What's your understanding on that?
I'd like to take that offline and follow up with you.
Okay.
I don't want to give you the wrong answer on that one, but I'm pretty confident the Mayor Pro Tem can sign.
If so, I'm off work tomorrow, so let me know. I'll come down and sign whatever you need.
All right.
Okay.
We'll try and get
Sounds
that
good.
answer out then right away.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so, on our information agenda, we have a written police report. Chief Garcia is here if anybody has any questions. No? We are going to move to our favorite topic, which is Western Equipment and Truck. Pepper McClanahan is our Community Development Director.
I know, I don't see it.
We got a little work.
Okay, it's not.
It's not on.
Mayor Pro Tem Austin and trustee members, this is actually not on your agenda, but it's just an update of the cost estimate of where we are. There's not really anything new to report in terms of activity, and I just mentioned that I got an invoice late today and thought I'd just go ahead and put it on there and bring it to you, so.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for the update. One quick comment, I did want to thank the town for the flowers in commemoration of my father's passing. Appreciate that very, very much. It was very thoughtful. Do we have any other board business that anybody would like to announce? Hearing none, the time is 6:53 and our meeting is adjourned.